What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chris here. Um, if you like me being like fiery in my videos, you're gonna fucking love this one because I'm about to go the fuck off. And it's as simple as this. And this is gonna be about the whole AEW botches situation. And Stevie Richards too. And yes, this is gonna be an anti AEW video. So if you like AEW, you're gonna be mad as fuck at this. If you don't like AEW, you're probably gonna love what I'm about to say. Um, AEW as a company and most of their defenders are the softest bunch of fucking bitches I've ever seen in my life. Like Stevie Richards put up a video basically calling out how stupid their ref was because of a match that happened last Wednesday where John Moxley was clearly fucked up and he should have stopped it. Like apparently he got concussed earlier in the match. Well, he took a move near the end of the match and he was out fucking cold. And the referee, because he's a fucking idiot, instead of counting 1, 2, 3, counted 1, 2, fucking sat there with his thumb up his ass, didn't count the third fall, and had them redo the spot and then do the 3 because that was the finish. Instead of just calling the goddamn 3 the first time, which is what he should have done, because fuck it, if you don't break the pin, you don't break the pin. That's a whole nother ball game. Because people tried to defend that stupid bullshit, and I don't know what the fuck to tell you there. But on to the AEW Botches situation. So first off, they've been getting him kicked off of Twitter, and he's been coming back, and all this other stuff, and all this other shit. Now, you don't have to like AEW Botches, okay? You don't have to like what he does. You don't have to like the fact that he calls out their shitty their botches. You don't have to like it. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to like what he does. You don't have to support what he does. But when somebody is having their family threatened, or they're getting like threatening like letters in the mail, which means somebody went to find out where he fucking lived, or they're getting threatening emails showing their kid's fucking school or their house address because somebody knows where the fuck they live and they're threatening them over fucking wrestling, there's a fucking problem here. Now, I don't know if it's true. It may not, it may be bullshit. I don't know. Right now, that's not for me to decide. I'm not in his house. I don't have access to his shit. I can't prove one way or the other that it happened or that it didn't. But the fact that he put it out there publicly and the way these fucking AEW fans act because they're in a fucking cult, I'm 99.9% sure that one of the dumb motherfuckers actually did this shit. Now, the problem, that person that did this already needs to get fucking locked up. In addition to like possibly getting their ass kicked. But mainly they need to be locked up for that shit. So I hope Botches went and got the law enforcement involved and they're now going after him on that end. That's the first thing. The second thing, AEW, the progressive quote unquote company, the all-inclusive company, quote unquote. You'll go online and you'll brag about your fucking ratings and you'll brag about your fucking attendance numbers, right? You'll go online for that type of shit, but you won't go online and call out your fan base for toxic ass behavior. You won't go online and say, hey, we love that you love us, but that's way beyond okay. Don't fucking do that. We don't support doing that to people or critics. They have the right to not like us, and that's okay. But don't threaten someone's family. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that. It takes one person in that fucking company to say that. One person. It could be the lowest wrestler on the totem pole, all the way up to Tony Khan himself. And the fact that no one has done this, the fact that no one in that company has spoken up and said, hey man, that's not how we handle shit. What the fuck? The silence on that is compliant or acceptance of it or complacency in it. That's right, I'm saying it. The fact that no one in that company is calling that type of bullshit behavior out means that they're okay with it. And if they're okay with it, that's a fucking problem. It's a really big problem that could have very real consequences for some person. His kid has nothing to do with this. His wife has nothing to do with this. If you want to go after him, you're still a fucking idiot, but okay. Alright? You want to go after him for like an AEW? You want to take shots at him? If you have to feel like you need to do that, then you do that. But the second you shoot death threats or fucking send pictures of his kid's school or something like that, you've crossed a fucking line. Okay? That's a line you don't fucking cross. You don't go after somebody's fucking wife. You don't have to go after their fucking kid. That's fucking... Yo, for real? Where I'm from, if somebody did that to my family, you best believe they'd be in a world of hurt right now. The police better get him before I do. It's as simple as that. Because if I get him first, the police aren't going to find their ass. That's the truth. Okay? That's as real as it gets. If you threaten my family, or you threaten my kids, or my stepkid, or my godchildren, or my nephew, or anyone in my family, all bets are off as far as how I'm handling it at that point. That's not okay. That's not okay. It's not acceptable. And the fact that AEW has not spoken, said, yo, this isn't cool, speaks volumes for the people that run that place. It does. Like, how the fuck do you support that? How the fuck do you, in good conscience, anybody in good conscience, defend them not speaking out against that? And again, you can get online and you can say, I don't believe him, he's lying. Okay, that's your choice not to believe him. That's fine. If you don't want to believe him, you don't have to believe him. But what's he gained from lying? What's he gained from lying about that shit? Like, think about it. What does he gain from saying that somebody's putting his kid in danger, or his wife in danger, or his family at risk? What does he gain from it? Okay, he gains simply for a couple of fucking minutes. And if it gets found out he's lying, everybody turns on him. Right? Because that's what would happen. Everyone would turn on the guy. I would turn on the guy. I'd be like, yo, fuck you for lying. So again, like, what does he gain from lying about it? And again, the reason he points out the botches is because he doesn't want to see somebody get hurt. AEW does not have the best track record when it comes to taking care of their talent or making sure that what they're doing is safe. Need I remind you of the Jeff Hardy situation or the Matt Hardy situation where he fell off the fucking scaffold and cracked his head because they missed the fucking table and he knocked himself the fuck out. All the spots where wrestlers break their fucking necks. We've all seen it, and we've all seen it happen on television. And he says it all the time. At some point, it's going to end where someone gets paralyzed or fucking killed. That's what his point is. It happens way too fucking much in this company, and it's a problem. That's his whole point for what he does. It's not because he dislikes AEW, given that the fact that their cult is like going after him and attacking his family. I would fucking hate the motherfuckers if I were him, and I'd openly root for their fucking demise if I were him at this point, because fuck them. And that's I guess where I'm going next. If you're in AEW and you're a talent or anything else, and you're not calling out someone, your fan base, going after someone in a manner that Botches is saying they're going, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Straight up. It takes one person with the balls to say something about it. They'll say something about every fucking thing else in the world that's happening. They're chiming on everything else, but they won't talk about that? Really? Are y'all that fucking afraid of your fucking fan base that you can't call them out in their bullshit? You're that fucking scared of your own fucking fans? You're that scared of your own fans. What a bunch of pussies. The whole lot of you. And I don't care if any of them come in my comments or come on my feed and start saying, oh, you're just being a bitch. Okay, then I guess I'm a bitch. But I already know you wouldn't say it to my fucking face. You see, y'all are all the bunch of y'all on the AEW cult side are a bunch of keyboard warriors. You're keyboard people. You wouldn't have the balls to say what you say about people online to their faces. Because you probably get your ass kicked. I would just laugh at you if you said it to my face. Like, hey, you got jokes. Okay, whatever. Because you don't scare me. I fear no one. Okay? I've stared death in the fucking face. Alright? Ain't nothing on this plane of existence that scares me at all. Well, actually, correction. The things from Alien, those things fucking freak me out, and I don't like them. I don't like shit like parasites coming out of your stomach and shit. I don't like those. Other than that, I ain't scared of shit. And even then, I'm not scared. They just creep me out. Like, xenomorphs creep me out. Sorry. But anyway, in closing, AEW, call out your fans on this bullshit. Or, you're okay with it. And if you're okay with it, fuck you. That's all I've got for today. Like I said, y'all wanted fire from me? You fucking got it in this one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.